Yo, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. We back with another video. All right, today I'm gonna show you how I tape my beard. I seen this question down in the comments, so I thought it'd be a good idea to go ahead and make this video. What we're gonna start out with, I start out with my trimmers. And this is gonna be strictly a beard tutorial on how I do my beard. We're gonna start out with our T outliners. These are the Andes T outliners. All right, so the first thing you wanna do is get a comb. So you need to comb out your beard. If you have a full beard, you can follow these same methods. I'm gonna cut my beard down. I've been liking the low beard look, so I'm just keep it that way. But if you have like a full beard, you can still follow these same tips that I'm about to show you. So what you wanna do is you wanna go ahead and comb your beard down or comb it out. If you got a full beard again, you can pick it out. All right, so because my beard grows in different directions, I have to cut it accordingly. So here, my beard kind of goes, the hair lays down easily. On this side, I have like a swirl. You know what I'm saying? So it's a swirl. I can comb it down as much as I need to, and it'll lay down for the most part. But once I go to blend it, you'll notice that I will have to cut it in a different angle. So how I cut my beard on this side will be different than how I cut it on this side, but it'll be the same outcome. So I'm gonna show you. All right, so first thing you wanna do, get your T outliners and you're gonna make your guideline. I'm not gonna show y'all how I cut my hair in this video. I'm gonna do a wave video on my next one, so stay tuned, check that out. But I'm gonna go ahead and make my guideline. You don't have to start this high. I'm gonna start this high because that's where I'm gonna cut my hair later. Start wherever you feel comfortable with. So some people, if you've got like a bald head, you might wanna start your beard higher or lower. I like to keep mine lower because I'm gonna blend it in. Yeah, let's just get started.
These niggas talking out of their neck. Don't put no coffin out of your mouth. I'm way too paranoid for a threat. Hey, let's get it, bro. EOT, the money, power, respect. The last one is better. Say this a lot of goofies with a check. I mean, I hold them sentiments symbolic. My temperament bipolar, I choose violence. Okay, let's get it up. It's time for him to prove that he's a problem. Niggas clicking up, but they not be legit. No 40 water. Tell them,
Do the same thing. Do the same thing on this side.
Yeah, get up with me. Fuck sneak this and first person shooter. I hope they came with 3 switches. I crash out like fuck rap. This smelly mill if I had to. Got 2 T's with me. I'm snatching chains and burning tattoos. This up lost too many soldiers not to play it safe. If he walk around with that stick, it ain't Andre CK. Think I won't drop the location. I still got PTSD. Motherfuck the big 3. Nigga, it's just big me. Nigga, boom.
All right, so now that I made my guidelines, so where I want my beard, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it down. I'm gonna use my wall masters to bring the hair down on my face. So I have my one guard on. My one guard is what's gonna bring my hair down to the desired length. So what I would do, I'll start out with my lever open, all the way open. Because I've been doing this for a while, I know exactly what length I needed at. I'm gonna cut against the grain. So whatever direction my hair grows, I'm gonna cut the opposite direction. So if that makes sense. So on this side, my hair grows down, I'm gonna cut up. So on this side, my hair grows like right here, it grows in like a circle. So just say my hair do like a growth pattern to where it will go like in a loop. I will cut the opposite way and I will go this way. And that's all to make my hair lower.
These niggas talking out of their neck. Don't put no coffin out of your mouth. I'm way too paranoid for a threat. Hey, let's get it, bro. EOT, the money, power, respect. The last one is better. Say this a lot of goofies with a check. I mean, I hold them sentiments symbolic. My temperament bipolar, I choose violence. Okay, let's get it up. It's time for him to prove that he's a problem. Niggas clicking up, but they not be legit. No 40 water. Tell them, yeah, get up with me. Fuck sneak this and first person shooter. I hope they came with 3 switches. I crash out like fuck rap. This smelly mill if I had to. Got 2 T's with me. I'm snatching chains and burning tattoos. This up lost too many soldiers not to play it safe. If he walk around with that stick, it ain't Andre CK. Think I won't drop the location. I still got PTSD. Motherfuck the big 3. Nigga, it's just big me. Nigga, boom. I'm really like that. Hey, your best word is a light pack. Nigga, Prince outlive like Jack. Nigga, boom. Boy, your dog's getting buried. That's a K with married nigga.
Young dope, dealer selling dope, is you like that? Kicking doors, kicking in doors, is you like that? Young throw, nigga selling laws, is you like that? All 24, you won't go, is you like that? Niggas from the bottom really like that. Stepping in balances if you like that. Pop another bottle if you like that.
All right, so now that I cut my beard down, I'm gonna, again, comb it out. It's gonna be some areas that's darker than others, but for right now, because I'm gonna blend it in, see how it is darker right here? It's fine. I'm gonna blend it in using the blending method. So a lot of those areas, it'll get worked out during the process. All right, so now we're gonna use our walls and we're gonna start blending this in. So what I'll do is I'll take my one guard off, keep the lever all the way open, and then we're gonna cut up and out. You wanna come down about a couple inches. That way you can leave room for error. Remember that because your hair grows down in a certain direction, you want to cut the opposite way. Eventually you'll cut back with the grain so you can get a blend, but for right now, I'm gonna teach you how to get that first blend in. So I cut it down, push the lever in just a tad bit, and repeat the same steps. Oh, I forgot to mention, the whole objective is to work out this guideline. So you see this harsh line? The objective is to get that out. So the only way you can get it out is to gradually blend in the same direction that you cut it in. As you can see, it's almost gone. So what we'll do is we'll push it in a little bit more.
That you gave with, that's just how I feel. $8 might just make that lane switch, that's just how I feel. $8 might turn you.
All right, so we removed that first guideline, which is this one. We removed it. So there'll still be a little harsh line right here that we gotta get out, and we'll use the same clipper that we cut our hair length to. We'll use that same clipper, but this time we'll push the lever in because we had it open the first time, so we'll just push it in just a little bit.
Up in them projects with them, pick your pockets, Santa Claus don't miss them stockings, liquor spilling.
All right, so to work on that blend just a little bit more, I still see like a faint line right there. What I'll do is I'll take my clippers, I'll take my guard off my clippers, and I'm gonna cut down. But be careful because a lot of times, like this could be considered finished. Like I could be satisfied with that. And if you're a beginner, be satisfied with it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta rush to get the perfect cut on the very first few times that you're trying to cut your hair. But for me, because I've been doing it a while, I understand that I could, you know what I'm saying, play around with it until I get it to where I need it to be. So I'll take my guard off my clippers and I'll cut with the grain. With the grain, it just means you cut with the direction that your hair grows in. So I'm gonna cut with the grain just to get that blend in just a little bit more. I'll take the lever in just a little much.
$8 might just mean, that's just how I feel. $8 might say that you gave with, that's just how I feel. $8 might just make that.
All right, so now that I got this side blended in, we're gonna flip to the other side and we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. All right, so you can see my hair, you see the swirl in my in my beard, this side will be a little different to cut than it was on this side. But it's the same method. Just stick to the same thing that you did on the other side. You can always go back and fix it. So yeah, although I have this swirl, I'm gonna still cut the same way that I did on this side. And then once I get to the issue, then I'll fix it.
Just make that lane switch. That's just how I feel. $8 mic turn to $1 million, then we all rich. That's just how I feel.
The only reason this hair isn't cutting how I need it to is because this hair is growing in the direction as if I would consider with the grain. So it's growing up instead of down. So if I was to cut down, that hair would be removed much lower than I would actually like to. So that's why I said do the same exact methods, and then once I get to this problem, I can fix it.
Imagine rock up in them projects where them pick your pockets, Santa Claus don't miss them stockings, liquor spilling, just popping, get soda, y'all the whipping. Ain't no turkey on Thanksgiving. My homeboy just domed it. I just hope the Lord forgive him. Pots with residue. Every day I'm hustling. What else is a thug to do when you eat cheese from the government? Gotta provide for my dog and them get the up on my way. Got that drum and I got them bands just like a parade. Drop that work up in the bushes. Hope them boys don't see my stash. If they do, tell the truth. This the last.
All right, now we put the guard on.
But it's all good. Broken promises, still you're watching, tell you what time it is. Take your chase and take you to kick it where the flock is. In the streets with they under my dungarees. Dreams of me getting shaded under a money tree.
All right, so now with the stubborn hairs that grows in a different direction. When I did this side, I took the guard off. But on this side, I'm gonna keep the guard on because I don't wanna cut too much hair off early. So as you know, you can't put hair back on once you cut it. So the objective is to cut much less hair that you need to get the desired length that you need. So you'll keep the guard on and you'll cut as less hair as possible.
Just the streets is the perfect place for shading.
Even last night to get stole. I wanna fucking head. Hit the streets and we break the code. Hit the brakes when they on patrol. Even last night to get stole. I wanna fucking head. Hit the streets and we break the code. When they on patrol.
All right, so now that I got both sides blended, we're gonna go ahead and hit the mustache. I don't like cutting the line here on my beard. That's just me. Yeah, that's just me. I don't know. It just got to a point to where my beard started to look real skinny in the face, and I didn't like that. So I just keep it scruffy. You know what I'm saying? I cut it down to the length that I want, and I keep it scruffy. But I will show you guys how to line under your neck up, and also the top of your lip and the top of your mustache. So we're gonna hit the mustache now. What I always do is keep the guard on and just come down. It's not gonna take much hair off in the beginning, or depends on how full your mustache is. It may not take much hair off, which I don't mind. That's just the look I go for. So keep the guard on. We start out with it all the way open, and then we cut down. Always cut down, do not cut up at no given point. Because once you cut up, you're gonna cut way more hair off than intended. So always come down on your mustache.
Nobody pray for me. It been a day for me. Yeah, yeah.
Nobody pray for me. It been a day for me.
All right, so now that it's cut, I always like to hit the top of my lip first, just so I can get a gauge of how thick I want it. Hit the top first. Don't hit this first, because what you would do is, if you hit this first, it's hard to gauge how thin it's gonna be on your lip. So never do that shit. Always hit the top of your lip first, and then you can figure out how wide you want it from there.
I'm willing to die for this shit. I done cried for this shit. Might take a life for this shit. Put the Bible down and go out for a knife for this shit. DOT, my enemy, won't catch a vibe for this shit. Ayy, I've been stumped out in front of my mama. My daddy commissary made it to commas. Bitch, all my grandma's dead, so ain't nobody praying for me. I'm on your head. Ayy, 30 million later, know the feds watching. Auntie on my telegram like me, gosh. Then I don't do it for the gram, I do it for Compton. I'm willing to die for this shit, nigga. I take your fucking life for this shit, nigga. We ain't going back to broke, family selling dope. That's why you many ass rap niggas better know.
So now we're gonna hit the top of my mustache.
Nigga, I'ma make it look sexy. If I gotta go hard on the bitch, I'ma make it look sexy. I'm willing to die for this shit. I done cried for this shit. Might take a life for this shit. Put the Bible down and go out for a knife for this shit. DOT, my enemy.
Just make sure you keep a steady hand when you cutting down on your lip, because it can easily fall and you can be without a mustache.
Commissary made it to commas. Bitch, all my grandma's dead, so ain't nobody praying for me. I'm on your head. Ayy, 30 million later, know the feds watching. Auntie on my telegram like me, gosh. Then I don't do it for the gram, I do it for Compton. I'm willing to die for this shit, nigga. I take your fucking life for this shit, nigga. We ain't going back to broke, family selling dope. That's why you many ass rap niggas better know. If I gotta slap a pussy ass nigga, I'ma make it look sexy. If I gotta go hard on a bitch, I'ma make it look sexy.
All right, so now for the important part of your beard, and that's the under the neck area. What you want to do is keep your jawline, is it symmetrical? You want to keep it fitting to your face. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times when people get their beard cut, where they go wrong is they try to follow their jawbone, right? So they will cut their beard down here, and then wherever this line is for your jaw, they will cut here, you know what I'm saying? Leaving all this exposed, right? What that does is it pushes your face outwards. You know what I'm saying? You start to look like the Crimson Chin. If I was to do that myself, I would for sure look like the Crimson Chin. You know what I'm saying? My chin already is big for, you know what I'm saying? I got a big head, so my chin comes out. So the last thing I want to do is to push that motherfucker out further. You know what I'm saying? So what you want to do is you want to create an illusion that especially if your beard low, like mine, you want to create an illusion to make your beard feel more fuller. Never cut at the jawline, bro. That shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So come down, and you want to leave room for air, so you want to make it wider. You know what I'm saying? Make it water. So here we go.
Take off the foo-foo, take off the cloud chase, take off the Wi-Fi, take off the money phone, take off the car loan, take off the flex and the white loss, take off the weird ass jewelry. I'ma take 3 steps, then I'm taking off top off. Take off the fabricate streams and the microwave memes. It's a real world outside. Take off your idols, take off the runway, take off the Cairo, take off the Sandro pay 5-day stay, take off for the meal.
When you cutting under the neck, don't cut down. You're gonna cut yourself. So once you make that line, you'll flip your clippers, hold your neck down with your hand, just to stretch the skin, and then you'll flip the clippers and you'll cut up under and come up that way. That's where you protect your skin.
You ugly as fuck. You out of pocket. 2 ATMs, you stepping to what? You out of pocket. Who you think they talk about? Talk about us. Who you think they carry out for us? The world in a panic, the women is stranded, the men on the run, the profits are panic, the law take advantage, the market is crashing, the industry wants niggas and bitches to sleep in the box, but they making a mockery following us. This ain't monopoly, watching for love. This ain't monogamy, y'all getting fucked. Jumping on what the hell is that? I gotta relax when I feel. All my descendants, they come in my sleep and say I am too real. I'm done with the sensitive, taking it personal, done with the black and the white, the wrong and the right. You hoping for change and miracles, I know the feelings that came with burials rise. Take off your idols, take off the runway, take off the Cairo, take off the Sandro pay 5-day stay, take off for the meal, hell if I do. Take off the fuck flag, take off perception, take off the cop with the iPad, take off the allure, take off the unsure, take off decisions I had. Take off the fake deep, take off the fake road, take off the I'm broke, I care. Take off the gossip, take off the new logic, that if I'm rich, I'm real. Take off the shred mill, take off the dope drink, take off the breaking bad. Take all that designer bullshit off and what do you have?